Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. Today we are cracking on with another customization and upgrades video. We're testing this little bad boy, the Porsche 356 SL. It's not the fastest car on Horizon 4, but I'm sure with some upgrades we can make it a little bit quicker. It looks quite cool, it looks quite funky, it looks very different to what we've seen in Forza Horizon 4 so far. So if you're new around here, definitely consider subscribing. That's a crash. And let's jump in the Porsche 356 SL. Doesn't really move, does it? First things first then, let's whack it up a drag race. Completely stock, 1.1 litre, 46 horsepower beast. I don't know if I can handle this. How have I got a jump start when we are all the same? Come on, 0 to 60 in about 9 days. Okay, we're winning. It's really weird because we're all exactly the same. They're all level pegging it, and I've got a jump on the start. I don't quite know why. Where's the finish line? It's really weird. There we go. First place, strangely. We're all exactly the same. I don't understand that. 29.5. They all did a 30.674. The top, what, 6? Of them lot, that is. That's really weird. Quite clearly, the Porsche is not quick enough, so we're going to head and whack some upgrades on, see what we can do. Good old upgrades then. The first things first, let's head straight for the engine conversions. Bone stock, we're running a 1.1 litre, 46 horsepower, 60 foot-pound of torque powerhouse. That's just not good enough for a race car. So we have a 2 litre flat 4 turbo, a 2 litre flat 4 turbo rally, a 2.7 litre flat 6 and a 4 litre flat 6, which is the one I'm going to add because it just gives the most horsepower. I'm not sure if it's going to give the most horsepower overall once I add all the power mods, but 4 litre flat 6 it is. I'm going to keep it full drive, I'm going to keep it naturally aspirated, we're not going to turbo it. Aerodynamics then, this one will add a front lip, which I quite like and does wonders for the handling and the braking, so we'll go ahead and fit that. The rear wing, please don't fit that, it looks absolutely dreadful. I hate that. I hate it when they do that on cars. They do it on the Volkswagen Beetle as well. Why can't they like make a proper little wing that sort of has mounts that come out and then a Forza wing or whatever sat on top of it? I think that look really good rather than that. And then the rear bumper, I think that's just going to remove it. Yeah, it does. So we'll put that back on and we'll leave that alone. And that is the look of our Porsche. Tyres, an absolute selection. So we've got street, sport, race with writing, rally, drag, and vintage. I'm almost certain I want to go vintage or street. I think we'll go vintage with this one, and then we'll just make them 225, so make them as wide as we can, front and rear. We're not going to change the actual rims because A, you can't see them, and B, I don't want to, but we will make them a little bit bigger just to be cheeky. 17s, yeah boy, we're rolling now. How can we do track width when there's covers over the wheels? Ready? What's this going to do? Oh, okay. There's a little bit of room in there. I mean, there's not a lot of room once you've done that, but okay, we'll go ahead and do it. Racing gearbox. This is something I absolutely love about Forza. Sometimes you can cheat the system. So you do that to street transmission and it goes above Class A, where I want to keep it, by the way, in Class A. But if you move over another one to Sport, brings it back down, but you still get the same effects you do as the street transmission, if that makes sense. So we'll go ahead and fit the sport transmission. It's basically a free upgrade in the performance index. Definitely going to need some brakes, so we'll go race brakes. I will sort out the old performance index in a second, and then we're going to want some good old race suspension, which weirdly doesn't touch the performance index and makes acceleration and launch slightly worse. I have seen one slight problem. If you look at the rear arches, the rear wheels definitely poke through the body. To fix our performance index slightly, to bring it back into Class A, let's bring the tyre width down to 205s, and the same on the front, 205s, we're now 799. We compromise a little bit of grip, but we stay in Class A. And we can also add a cheeky 23 horsepower for one performance index, so we're now at the top of A. Can we get anything else on here? Cheekily, I don't think we can. This is quite the jump from the standard car. We're now running about 10 times the power of stock, from 46 up to 521. We weigh a little bit more. That's probably because of the new engine. But we're now Class A 800 at 68,400 credits worth of upgrades. Here we go then with our newly modified 356 SL. Got some different cars because we're in a higher class, but let's go, go, go. Oh, it's quick. It's quick because it's light. It is gone. See you later, losers. And across the line, first place. 16.25. With this tune saved and shared, just search my gamer tag Skippy4631 or the file name Skippy YouTube. I want to try something else with this car, so let's go for some more power. So we'll change the engine to the 2 litre flat 4 turbo, because we will get more power out of it. We'll go 4-wheel drive and we'll upgrade everything else as well. We'll take that aero off to make it a little bit more slippery through the air. We didn't do the rear aero, did we? Because it looked disgusting. This time I'll whack the race tyres on just for more grippage. We'll make them as wide as we can. Basically, all I've done is fully upgraded this bad boy to 574 horsepower 4-wheel drive, that flat 4 turbo, and we're in class S2 931. Basically, I want to do a top speed run and then we'll go for a race. So let's let her rip. Oh, it makes some good turbo noises. Ready, steady, go! Oh, it sounds good. Already 150. Let's weave through the traffic. Lovely. 180. We're going to top out quite quickly. I think the top speed was like 215, somewhere around there. Might go a little bit further than that though. That's a van. Ooh, it's quite an expensive car to yeah. That's 215 to pass. 220. Going. 225. Can we get 230? Yes, we can. 231. And we're off the road. Ooh, hay bales. Ow. Tree! I have a habit of doing that. There we go. 231. I'm sure it could do 232, 233, but obviously crashed. Right, let's go for a race. This car makes some fantastic noises. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You join me here at Hollywood Park Circuit for a vintage race between these Porsche 356 SLs. I can't keep that up. We are absolutely flying through the pack. That'll be the 4-wheel drive system. No, it blocked me off. Why do that? Come on. Go, go, go. Up is inside. We're already up into 6. We are on unbeatable driver tires. This thing just seems to be insanely quick. I will share the tune, and you know how to download it by now. Look at that for an overtake. Beautiful. Come on, buddy. Up is inside. Lovely. I love this track. It's my favourite track on the game, if you didn't know. One more guy to go. Insomniac Pingu. That's one of my best buddies. Come here, mate. Up you inside. Oh, no. Now we've got the manoeuvre done, I suppose. We took out the whole left-hand side of the car. Okay, this thing handles really nicely. And it goes like something off of a shovel, is all I'm going to say. It flies. Ooh. Nice. That's what I like. A little bit of drift, but still forward motion. That's 200 miles an hour down there. I'm going to brake, because that's brave. Ow. That's a wall. Still just got that checkpoint. Only on 2 laps. Right, flat out to the finish line. I'm not going to lift whatsoever. Go, 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 go. Tyre smoke pouring off the back end. That's 198 across the line. First place. 10 seconds quicker a lap with the rest of them, and it wasn't even a perfect lap. If I put some concentration in, I reckon I could get that down. So there we go, guys. The Porsche 365 SL. A fantastically fun little car. We are quite lucky to have it in Forza Horizon 4. It was bought and sold quite a few times in its lifetime. It had its roof chopped and was raced as an open topper, but then it was bought again, restored, and had its roof put back on. So we are quite lucky to have it in its natural form. as it were. It is great fun, and I love the engine swap. It sounds absolutely amazing. I do recommend doing it. Do download my tunes if you want them. Just search the game tag Skippy 4631. Definitely consider subscribing if you are new. Thank you all so much for watching, and have an awesome day.